Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot box out.
Welcome to another edition of the BREALTV Smokebox with Dr. Green Thumb. I'm here with the incredible producer Mike Dean.
So hard, this is rare. We need pro be here. So hard since we here. It's only right that we be fair. I'm psycho. I'm lipo to go.
Legend in the game, been around since the late 80s, making fucking beats and shit like that, and killing the game with legendary artists, man. I mean, the list of artists you've been working with throughout your career is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I mean, fuck, dude.
I've had like 3 careers.
You had.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's rare in the game, especially, you know, with the hip hop game and all. It's you know, the longevity is what you make about it. You know what I mean? And you've been able to evolve through each sound. I mean, and the guys that you've worked with, you know, fuck Tupac, Scarface, Kanye, Jay-Z, like on classic shit. You know, what inspires you and what makes you help what helped make the transition through every generation of shit that you've made hits in?
So kind of like just embracing the youth. Every generation of youth that comes around, I kind of try to like get into what they're doing, understand it. You know, what are we dabbing here? What was on the West Coast here?
Yes. This is a special smoke box. We are dabbing with Mike Dean, dab champion in the studio. You can't, you know, when you work with Mike Dean, he's gonna be dabbing out. You know what I'm saying? Putting crazy shit down. You know what I mean? I seen it. I was right there.
Anyway, you get in with the youth, you know, try to feel what they're doing and join each new movement as it starts, you know.
Yeah. Now, as a producer, I mean, you know, a lot of hip hop producers from your time and even just a little bit after, you know, they're real opinionated about the new style of shit that's going on. But I notice you don't really trip off of it. You kind of embrace it and do your version of whatever it is today, you know?
Exactly. I try to take some elements of their shit that I like and what's making a move in the club and shit, what's making the speakers rattle right for what, you know, people are riding around with.
Out of all the classic hits you made, what's your favorite? Because I mean, shit, you worked with Snoop and Dre as well. I mean, fuck everybody.
Probably Mary Jane.
Really?
Scarface, Mary Jane. That's a suitable answer for this show.
Suitable answer, right? What would be the unsuitable answer?
I mean, like, smile, pocket face. It's a dope one.
Yeah.
Like Good Life and Stronger with Kanye.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger.
It's like staple hits, you know.
I mean, that's crazy, and I know, you know, motherfuckers seek you out on the daily to try to get that magic touch.
Yeah.
Who are some cats that you haven't worked with that you want to fuck with? Like, if there's anybody out there.
Shit.
Because I mean, you've touched practically everybody's shit.
I haven't worked with Drake. Worked with you now.
Yeah.
One of my bucket lists.
Long time coming, man.
Yeah,
they ain't heard that yet. Y'all ain't heard that. Wait till you hear that shit.
I got some new tricks up my sleeve for mixing too when you hear the next. Yeah, some new loudness.
Word up. Now, obviously, you took a dab at the beginning, you know, and I alluded to it. You dab in the studio sessions. A lot of producers won't fuck with it. They're afraid of it. You know, who introduced you to your first dabs?
Head back here, actually.
Head.
Yeah,
He's been quiet back there.
Head and my homie Mendoza in Houston, actually. They both, you know.
Which your blunt is filled with some.
Yeah, it's filled with some of his weed.
Some of his flowers.
BDK Kush. Stuff breed from Texas. Right. What is it, Head? What about it?
Yeah, no, I just put my homeboy's ashes in the mom plant. So I can let his name, you know, live on forever.
Let it live on forever, huh? Word up. So he was the first to introduce you to dabs.
Yeah. We used to dab like I was making, you know, hash with alcohol and shit back in the day, and bubble bags, making that full melt shit, and we were dabbing it off of hookah coals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a big ass bong, you know.
Kind of like chasing a dragon.
And then we, I started blasting, like in Texas, I started blasting my own, like, I blast Mexican weed
No shit.
through a PVC pipe with a coffee filter in.
Damn.
That black tar shit.
Old school. How was that running?
Oh, it sucks.
Horrible.
He got you out of there.
Crackle and pop.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Like baking on a fucking Skittle, huh?
bad.
Butane soup.
Ugh.
It looked all
No, in the
shiny
studio,
and
I mean,
glittery.
dabbing in the studio is like essential to me. It's like, if you can't handle it, you're just a pussy, I guess.
Does it help you with the creativity?
Smoking the table.
Because for some
Yeah.
people it slows them down, but like
Nice.
it didn't seem that way for you. Like I saw you take a few hits, and then boom, you were right on it.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, it makes me focus. You know?
Hell yeah, it sure will make you focus. That is make you focus too hard and sometimes black the fuck out. So
You're the dab, head. Come on.
your home base is in Texas, right? In Houston, right?
Yeah.
But you like you
I'm in New York now, you know.
but you're in New York right now working.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I got one main place is in New York now. I also have a house in Texas, studio and shit.
So you go back and forth.
Yeah.
How do you find the herb scene in New York? Like,
Well, I find it. I smoke your shit up there.
doctors everywhere.
That's all I smoke. Yeah.
Right on.
Dr. Green Thumb. You got us through that Travis Scott album, man. You know,
That's what you've been working on currently, right? The Travis Scott album.
rodeo, yeah, for like the last 5-6 weeks. Him and his whole crew were posted up in my apartment in New York, just trashing it, tearing it up, smoking a couple ounces of weed a day.
What's the for like the people who want to get the scenario, like never been into a studio, never been in a session, right? What's the difference between working with rappers and like, let's say, pop stars or R&B stars? Like the differential, in work habit, you know what I mean? Or do some turn up more than others? Obviously they do, but or is it generally all
This
of
fucking
them?
thing stopped up. Fuck. Oh, yeah, go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Gotta tilt that bitch.
What the fuck?
You gotta go around the plate.
It's not hidden.
I clean the shit up. I think like R&B people don't show up as much as rappers. You know?
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
It seems like it'd be the other way around, but
Like they flake on the sessions?
yeah.
No, rappers show up. You know why? Because they know that session is expensive.
Yeah, they actually keep track of their money.
And they're hungry. You know what I'm saying? So they're
R&B people, you got a session with top 5 R&B singer, they'll show up at 3 in the morning instead of 8 p.m. You know. By the time I'm already dabbed out, ready to go home.
How many hours do you think that you spent like sitting there waiting on an artist? Altogether, you think?
Excuse me, thousands.
Thousands of hours, huh?
We got water, right? Oh yeah.
Boom, right there.
Damn.
That's crazy. But the rappers be showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new day. I think rappers got like bad, a bad rap to them back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
like they could not have the work ethic. They could not have the longevity. But here we are 30 years later, 30 some odd years later in hip hop's existence. And there's been rappers around, 20 to 30 some odd years. Like, still going, still relevant. And producers that have been around that time, like yourself. I mean, you're one of a few that has actually gone through different decades of hip hop and stood relevant.
Yeah, it's a bitch. You know.
Yeah.
I like to work and smoke weed, so
There you go. See,
that's pretty much how I stay current.
watch what the youngsters are doing and keep working.
Exactly. Make sure you visit every region every couple of times a year, you get the vibes everywhere,
Yeah. What is MWA for? Because I know people when I wore the hat, they had a interpretation of what it might stand for. But what is it? I know that's your deal.
It's a Mexican Wrestling Association.
Yeah. Mexican Wrestling Association.
Yeah. It was just like a joke at first.
Yeah.
Crack the door. No.
We almost there. We almost at the finish line.
I can smoke, but I can't hot box.
Word
No,
up.
anyway, let's go.
Mexican Wrestling Association.
Yeah, it was like a joke, you know, and then just turned into what I started using as my logo for my production.
Right.
I don't know what Dre ended up thinking about it.
I told him, it stood for Mexicans with altitude. Just be high as fuck, you know. Word up, man.
So whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, it could be whatever, man. So, listen, we're in the Smokebox. This is always the last question. You smoke flowers still. You don't just dab, right?
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite flower you like to smoke?
Jet Fuel OG.
Jet Fuel OG. How about that? From the doctor's place, you know.
And my close second is Hardcore OG,
Hardcore OG.
which is my
That's your favorite concentrate.
favorite wax. Yeah.
Word up, man. They always pump out the best.
And then head shit, it's gonna be.
That's right.
Fire.
I smelled it. That shit was good, man. Word up, man. I want to thank you for taking the time to sit in the smoke box with us over here. And, how can they get at Mike Dean if they want to see all, what you got cracking next?
So just follow me on Instagram or Twitter. The real Mike Dean. You can't handle it back there, head? What's going on?
Shit,
I thought I was gonna tap out.
Word up, man. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Fuck with Mike Dean. He's going to be around making hits with everybody.
Be Real TV. Smoking big.
That's right. Peace out.
Let me welcome you to the smoke box. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out.